Aries, I get this vibe that someone is threatening separation or divorce. Maybe you're talking about it, experiencing a breakup. There's something about these communication bubbles there that gives me the vibe that there's communication about divorce or someone's threatening divorce. But I feel like, Aries, you're calling someone's bluff or someone's calling your bluff because they'll be back is out here. This was actually the first card that popped out in your hidden truth message. It says, expect to hear from them soon. Now, for some of you, Aries, there has been suspicion of a third party. And that has been the crux of the issues that you've been having in this relationship. Someone else is out here, but it popped out upside down. And it says, someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this, okay? So this is upside down. For some of you, there's suspicion that there's someone that the person that you're involved with is dealing with, or they have suspicion about you. And then for others of you, there deliberately probably is somebody who's trying to get in the middle of your connection. A little bit of envy, a little bit of jealousy. I'm just picking this up intuitively. And then we have pets out here as the card that's beneath the deck. It says getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. The pets are important to this connection. And again, just a reminder to love on those pets because they feel like they're in the middle of this connection. As I was just describing that to you, for some of you, this is you and your co-parent. This is you and your spouse. And so be mindful of all of the things that you share, your assets, obviously your pets, but also the children. That's what's coming up as well. So what we're going to do, Aries, is we're going to get some oracle messages out here for you to get an idea of what your hidden truth is, what's really on your heart and your mind. And then we'll get some tarot cards out here to follow that up for you. And then we are also going to do the same thing for the person who's on your mind and your heart right now. So this feels like a challenged connection, a connection that's going through something a bit rough. I'm sharing that with you because if you are in a loving, happy, harmonious relationship, I would encourage you maybe to keep scrolling for now. You know, I'd love for you to hang out, kick it with me in this space, but I want to protect the harmony that you've built in your connection. I don't want to plant any seeds of doubt. You know, sometimes readings can really plant seeds of doubt. So if you know that you're safe and you have commitment security and you're all good, catch up with me next week, honey, and we'll talk there. And if you do want to stay on, I just want to caution you, do not take anything that you know does not belong to you and your loving, harmonious connection, all right? If anyone is DMing you, messaging you, private messaging you, trying to get a reading with you, pretending to be me or any other tarot reader, friend, it is not me. Please report and block. We want you safe. God, angel, spirit guides, for my Aries friend here, what's truly on their heart for this connection, what's happening for Aries in this connection? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. It says, I'm not available. It feels like you don't want to hear it. This is how you are showing up, though. In your day-to-day life, maybe you're not answering phone calls when people bring this person up. You're not showing any attention, any interest. You don't flinch when someone brings up this person's name. But you also have, I look for you everywhere. This person is connected to you in an interesting way, but you're trying to do your part to hold steady on your desire to break out of this connection or break away from this, or to show someone your self-respect. And it says, I know I messed everything up. And this was also in reverse. So Aries, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. There's this vibe here that maybe there's something that obviously the person has done, okay? Because you know it's really on them. I'm on your team. But sometimes in a connection, we have a part in a matter. There's something that we've done or said, but we're not exactly willing to be accountable for it because we feel like if we address what we've done, then that lets the other person off the hook. So I'm getting that vibe here, Aries, where there may be something that has happened and you also could be blaming yourself for this, but there's deep down inside of you, you question your part in something that has happened. And maybe you're not ready to confront that. Maybe they're blaming you. You're just not ready to go there because, again, I know I messed up everything out here upside down. I left you before you could leave me. All right, so let's go a little bit deeper. Let's get some tarot cards out here for you. Aries. Guide angel spirit guides for my Aries friend here, my lovely Aries. Tell us more about how they're feeling right now, their hidden truth for the person who's on their mind and their heart right now. Thank you, guide angel spirit guides. It feels like you're wanting to teach someone a lesson, for sure. Especially for those of you where it's been a third party situation. The Tower here, and it's kind of like this, everything changing. It just kind of felt like you decided to rip this thing up. Like, you know what, this is what we're not going to do. If I have to confront whoever, I'm going to, you know, it just feels like someone, and I'm thinking it's you, Aries, you put someone on notice, or you confronted someone, or you weren't thinking about, you know, you weren't nice about this. It's like, this is coming to an end. We're going to change this around. It's like you pulled in this tower by revealing the truth or confronting the truth. You're not ignoring it. You went into this head on. Guide angel spirit guys, tell us more about what's happening with Aries. Tell us more, guide angel spirit guides, what's happening with Aries, their hidden truth. We have the Tower out here. What else? Could be dealing with someone who's a Scorpio. The Emperor out here. And then we have the hard work and a connection sideways as well. Now, this is fascinating. This feels like a couple of things. For some of you, Aries, you feel like you've been putting the work in for this connection. And then for this person to betray you, you're like, oh no, we're not doing that. And then we have the Emperor that came out very much upright, which is very standing in my truth. I'm standing in my confidence. This feels like a strong boundary. And I don't care how much work you try to put in to get me back. This is you, Aries. I know my worth, and I'm not going to allow. It just feels like you have a strong wall up right now. God, angel spirit guides, why are you showing Aries the 8 of Pentacles for their hidden truth? Some of you are literally just focused on getting back to your bag, going to work, burying yourself in your entrepreneurial projects, into your hobbies. You're just trying to keep yourself busy. And that's what's making you not available. You are very busy with work. Some of you also too, Aries, you're being accused of cheating because you are working so hard. You spend time building a craft in some way, and someone has been accusing you. That's a very specific message for someone in the space, Aries. Guiding the spirit guides, why is the 8 of Pentacles here? Why are you showing us this for Aries' hidden truth? Okay, Judgment. You could be definitely dealing with a Scorpio here. We have Virgo, you out here, Aries, being very strong in your energy. And this is kind of an Aries energy too, because of, you know, being ruled by Mars there. But it just feels like you're in your power. Like, this is what we have to confront. Like, I've worked really, really hard for this, but I'm not going to keep putting energy into a connection if I'm not going to be trusted. I'm not going to keep putting energy into a connection if I can't trust you. But I do feel that vibe again. I'll repeat it. For some of you, you have really, Aries, just been trying to work, do your thing. You've been being accused of things, accused of there being someone else. You have been being made to feel like there's something wrong with investing your time into the person or into your gifts or your talents. And it kind of just feels like it's time to really confront what that is. It's just time to confront how unfair that's been. That's what I'm getting. Guide angel spirit guides, what else? For the 8 of Pentacles and the Judgment here, why are you showing Aries this for their hidden truth? I hope that makes sense. I know that probably wasn't clear. My apologies if not. Okay, hard work to be the partner. Just felt like you couldn't take anymore. So you said, okay, we're done with this. This person, we haven't gotten their cards out, but the reason why they'll probably be back is because they're going to realize that they've been taking you for granted. You're like, we're not doing this. I'm going to go ahead and bring a tower on in. We're going to crash this whole thing down because I can't live my life knowing that I'm doing my part, standing upright in my energy, being solid, working hard in life for us, working hard in life for you and the connection, really trying my best. And then literally to, you know, be a provider, to be a good partner, to do everything the right way. And then this is happening. So we're going to stop this right now. We have to confront it. And so here's the tower, and you you moved on. You made it come to a close. That's what I'm picking up for you. This is you ghosting right here. You kind of spending your time alone, thinking, okay? Now, what I don't know right now is if you, Aries, and this person will date again. I think some of you, you're really, really fed up. And that's why you're not available. That's why you're not available. But it just kind of feels like you might be trying to teach this person a little bit of a lesson. God, angel, spirit guides. For the person who is on Aries mind and heart, what is their hidden truth? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Their hidden truth. The person who is on Aries mind and heart right now. Okay, let's see. I remember every detail of that day out here. You were the best thing in my life. I told you, like, I'm getting this vibe that they realized that they were taking you for granted. No matter what the situation was, you have been genuinely putting in the work. At least your intention was to show them that you were committed. You came closer than anyone here for their hidden truth as well. And then it says, I know I was a distraction from your pain. This person's in their thoughts right now. Probably still kind of working through everything that has happened. Maybe feeling a little bit of guilt, maybe feeling a little bit of blame. That's the natural process of trying to make sense of something like a tower that has happened in a connection. You're not talking anymore. One day, you all are doing amazing. Everything is all good. And then one day, Aries, you're like, you know what? I'm done. Out of nowhere to this person and ghosted. So the person's just left with their thoughts like, whoa, I didn't realize it was affecting Aries this way. God, angel, spirit guides. The person who is on Aries mind and heart, their true intention, their hidden truth for Aries at this time. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Their hidden truth for Aries. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. They have the 9 of Pentacles out here. It's about self-worth, feeling like they have their own. This person does not feel like they're dealing with anybody right now, if that's a question. The Ace of Cups upside down kind of feels like broken love, broken heart, really. But not because you were mean. It's not the 3 of Swords out here. It's because you're just like, okay, well, what else can I do? God, angel, spirit guides, what else? Their hidden truth for the person who's on Aries mind and heart right now. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. 3 of Pentacles. Some Capricorn energy. This one wanted to pop out. The 10 of Cups upside down, broken. Teamwork, wanting to be a team with you. Wanting to be a team with you. Wanting to have love with you, but feeling that it all kind of fell apart. They're feeling the tower that you initiated. Loss, separation, broken family, broken home, love abandoned. They're not dealing with anyone right now. They feel like they have everything they need financially, but they're also likely working on their sense of self-worth right now. But their intention for you feels like it was about connection and teamwork, okay? Now, for others of you, though, Aries, I'm just going to keep it real. You know, I'm trying to be more obedient to everything that comes to my mind. Some of you, Aries, you are right by doing this because they don't give the vibe that they exactly at this time know how to invest energy into making a 10 of Cups upright and the Ace of Cups upright. It just kind of feels like they're more focused on self. And so it's hard to have connection and companionship, being a team with someone, building something with someone, when you don't really understand the inner workings of what it means to show your partner love so that it can grow. And so these cards did pop out in their hidden truth. So this is what they're working through. So for some of you, Aries, I think you were picking that up. This person does not really know how to, or is incapable, or is distracted from that. And then for others of you, what I'm picking up is that this is how they're feeling now that they're without you. So take that for what it is. That is what I have for you, Aries. I hope it helps in some way. I love you, and I hope I get to see you next week. Take care. Bye.